everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. In our last video for Dragon Quest XI, we touched the third seedling, the third Yggdrasil seedling, and got visions of beating things up and stuff. So now, suddenly, we've been interrupted by the Seer.
Where did you spring from?
If you're looking to give Cetacea a little more oomph, you'll be needing the help of the sage, Serenica. But to do that, you'll need to find her, of course, which will require another memory.
Another one? But we've visited all the seedlings.
Come a little closer, would you, Veronica, dear? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Which is funny, because you're the Seer.
Huh?
Yes. You're not quite as you should be, are you?
Why does that matter?
Here, pop this on for me.
Veronica, honey? Is it really you?
Well, I'll be.
Serena, join your sister over here, will you? As I'm sure you're well aware, your destiny is to guide the Luminary. When the two of you get together and pray with all your hearts, well, then miracles can happen. But this wasn't possible with Veronica in her reduced state.
Who are you? Who are you, really?
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destinies? I'll need you to pray like you've never prayed before. Can you do that for me?
What could this mean?
I think it means they've turned into a tree?
Yup.
Come closer, Luminary. The tree has something to show you.
I've never seen anything so beautiful. I feel pure somehow just looking at it. Can you feel it, honey? The tree is giving off a beautiful energy. Why not go see what the girls have to show you? Because I want to talk to you guys. This is like... First, he returns Veronica to her true form. Then he turns her and her sister into a tree. Who is he really? Who is the Seer? We will find that out, by the way. A tree that, now I really haven't seen it all. So this was their destiny all along, eh? We knew that they were meant to guide the Luminary, but turning into a tree... Jinx. Never saw that coming. Feeling you're about to learn a little more of what happened back in Erdwin's time, why not go and see what the tree has to show you? Veronica and Serena have taken on a new form in order to be closer to Yggdrasil. Their prayers can reach the World Tree directly now and guide you on your way. Come closer, Luminary. The tree has something to show you. Reach out to the tree? Yeah.
Morkant, wherefore wouldst thou? Such power! Lo, it doth burn black within me. So this is the might of the Dark One. Of all the low down.
Betrayed by the very man he trusted most.
That's how the Luminary of Legend died? The poor thing.
The tree is still glowing, I see. I rather think it might have more to show you.
I can't believe he'd do something like that to his friend after they'd been through so much together. It's just awful. Erdwin trusted Morkant and he stabbed him in the back. Oh, it's so sad. So Erdwin was about to finish off Kalasmos when Morkant struck him down. But why? What could make him do such a thing? Still cannot believe it. Erdwin cut down by a man he thought was his friend. There's more to this story. This story tale. A warrant. Let's see what else the tree has to show us. Can it be true? Can that really be how Erdwin died? That's no way for a legendary hero to go. What happened to the others? Guess the tree has more to show us. So Morkant killed Erdwin so he could steal the Dark One's power. They've been fighting side by side for so long, how could he just betray him like that? The tree's light is not faded, it has more to show you. Alright, let's see what happened after that. Because I'm sure it was interesting.
No weapon save the Sword of Light may end the Dark One's life.
Cannot be used. No luminary now. Only he may wield. Thus cannot kill, but can imprison. Serenica.
Friends, lend me thy powers, that I might bind him and banish him forever!
What now, Serenica? What doth the future hold for thee?
The Sword of Light belongeth with the World Tree. I mean to bear it thence. Thereafter, I shall venture forth upon a quest. I shall seek him out. I shall find him. Erdwin, my love, I will be reunited with thee. I swear it. Time's sphere. I need only shatter it, and... Wherefore? Am I not strong enough? Would that I might have seen thy face but once more before I passed.
Oh, they have such cute little feet.
That's so sad.
That is so sad.
So Erdwin's lantern was no star, nor was it the Luminary's final resting place.
You've done as you were meant to do, girls. You've given the Luminary the guidance he needed.
We saw it too. We saw what happened to Serenica. What she became.
She's still there, you know. Up in that tower. And she still holds the key to defeating the Dark One.
How come you know about all this stuff, anyhow? Didn't it all happen centuries ago?
How indeed, my inquisitive young friend. Perhaps I had better show you.
Oh, so we're gonna find out, like, now.
Huh? What? You?
Yes, me. Morkant. Erdwin's erstwhile companion.
Alright! So, that's a thing. Erdwin and Serenica were in love, but they were torn apart by the betrayal of a friend. It's such a tragedy. The friend that's standing in front of you should have been together forever, but Morkant drove them apart. He did a terrible, terrible thing. So punch him in the face! He's right there! At least that explains why the Seer knew so much. He was none other than Morkant himself. But all this raises as many questions as it answers. Come on, laddie, let's see what else he's got to say. It does raise as many questions, and they will be answered. I remember it so clearly I was asleep and suddenly I heard a voice. It told me I'd meet the Luminary someplace deep underground. It was his voice, the Seer's. And now we find out the Seer was actually one of Erdwin's companions. This is kind of a lot to take in. So, this is Morkant, Slayer of Erdwin? Why? Still don't understand why he would do such a thing. The Seer was really Morkant all along, but I don't understand. Why would the man who betrayed Erdwin help us? Yeah, that's a great question. So Serenica turned into that strange being and is still living in that tower, and she did it all so she could be Erdwin again. Why did Morkant want us to see all of this? We need to speak to him and find out more. Phew, back to our old selves. I was worried we'd have to stay as a tree forever. Never mind that now. It looks like the Seer has more to say.
There was a voice, you see. A voice inside my head. As Erdwin raised his sword to smite the Dark One, it spoke to me. Strike him down, it said. Kill him, and I will grant you power beyond your wildest dreams. I tried to close my heart to those intoxicating words, but before I knew what was happening, my friend lay at my feet. The Dark One's power filled me, corrupted me, poisoned my mind. I became Mordigan. But even then, a part of me held out against the darkness. In time, it took on its own form, and that is who stands before you now. Now Mordigan is defeated, and so I too must fade. But I have one last prophecy for you before I go. The Timekeeper awaits you, Luminary. In a place north of the World Tree, the power of the Watchers will take you there. Now, go and give the Dark One our hiding, and bring this story to an end at last.
There he goes. I guess we'd better get moving, huh? Sounds like we need to go see the Watchers.
Yeah, we can go see the Watchers. And Veronica and Serenica learn the Mighty Magic Burst pet power. You can go see the Watchers, and they will give you the key to the thing, probably. And then you can go to the temple and talk to her, and she will do stuff that blah, 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 blah. Like, the game will let you go to Kalasmos, I think, reasonably early. But it's not a great idea. Now, there's... What I want to check out... Well... You know what? I don't know what I want to check out. We can go into Angry La and talk to the Angry La lady. Or we could just... wait. You know where we need to go? Before we go anywhere else. Where we need to go... is to Cobblestone. Before I go anywhere else in the world, there are tons of places we need to go. Like I said, every island, I mean, I know that there's locked stuff in that place outside of Hado. There's locked cages in the dungeon. There's a locked door in Gondolia. But we go into Cobblestone. I say. Alright, talk to Gemma. Welcome home, Switch. Have you come back to see how we're getting on? I'm not going to lie to you. When we first got back here and saw the state of the place, things felt pretty hopeless. But giving up isn't the cobblestone way, is it? We all pulled together and started to rebuild the place brick by brick. Well, I say we all pulled together, but there aren't all that many of us. We could really do with a little help. We just had a great idea. Listen, Switch, you must have met lots of people traveling all around the world, right? Well, I know you're busy, and I hate to ask, but if you meet folks who are at a loose end and might be able to help us rebuild the village, do you think you could send them our way? Yes. Good, thanks, Switch. Now I've been making a little list of the kinds of people we need. First off, we'll be wanting merchants who can get us the supplies we need to rebuild the village. I'm talking about the kinds of people who can get a hold of anything. You know, like Dirk up in Heliodor. We're going to need some rough-ended tough types who can guard the place. I was thinking of maybe some big muscly folks like those fighters you hear about over in Octagonia. They'd be just the ticket, I reckon. It takes more than brawn to build a village. We'll need brains as well. Apparently there's this famous fellow who knows everything in a place called Hado. It'd be great to have him on board. And last but not least, if we're making a fresh start, we need a cute mascot. Well, you've got to keep everyone's spirits up. I heard about a very lovable sacred beast from the frozen north. That could be a goer. Well, that's enough for you to be getting on with. If you see any folks like that, let them know that they'd be very welcome in Cobblestone. And thanks, Switch. We really appreciate your help. So, this is actually a quest. We have to rebuild Cobblestone. So when she said like Dirk up in Heliodor, she literally meant Dirk up in Heliodor. He is, I think, the easy one to get. I think we just have to ask him. The Octagonia guy is the smart guy in Hado. I don't remember what the smart guy in Hado. I don't remember how that works. Or was it in Phenomenon? I don't remember. You can always ask her. She'll just tell you. Just go like, hey, I forgot what you said. And she'll just be like, oh, the list includes this, this, and this. So we just go up here. Eek, you must help one's husband. One's dearest darling Dirk has been abducted by monsters. One witnessed the entire dreadful affair. A great squawking bird picked him up and flew with him to that rocky spire near Cobblestone. Oh, that's right! So it's not so easy. We actually gotta go rescue the jerk. And that's probably fine. We might be able to get away with this one. I'm not even sure, though. But Cobblestone is a good base for our operations, but there's literally stuff to do everywhere. Everywhere. First off, there's new quests. Oh, you know what we should do is no, it doesn't even matter. So there's new quests. There's new, like I said, we have to save our father's spirit from the Gloomivore. We have to get these people from Octagonia. We have to rescue Dirk. We have to do whatever we have to do to get the smart guy. And then we have to go get the monster from Snivelheim. Eric's sister is still somewhere, right? Like, there's all this stuff that just, like, never happened because the world tree never fell. And it makes for this, like, huge overarching game thing. Not to mention, there's some really interesting stuff. Like, we know that Erdwin's companions have survived. We've seen Morkant and Serenica, but you know, we haven't seen them all, right? And so there's that stuff going on too. There's just more to do. There's just a ton more. They really filled this up for us. I don't even care where I go. I should go steal just a bunch of devilry drinkers. I should just steal just a ton of them. Oh yeah, and oh man. Yeah, there's just stuff. There's just crazy, crazy stuff. So when we come back, crazy, crazy stuff. I'll see you guys for that. Bye everybody.